Hello, welcome to another episode of Chaotic Torture RC. Sorry it's been a little while since I've got to do any more videos. We had the 4th of July holiday up and my son's birthday was a few days after that, so took some time getting some stuff done for the family and doing the holidays. But also in that period I did a little changing with the recording setup that I use for my studio here. Built me a new desk that's taller so I can sit behind it instead of sitting on the couch that's behind me. Redid a wall back here. Just doing some small things here and there to try to make recording sessions a little easier and more fluid for not just myself but for y'all's viewing pleasure as well. Today I'm going to do a review on some light bars that I received from onetoomanyrcs. I have done a couple of reviews on some of the light bars and kits that they sell, but I got a whole big package of stuff from onetoomanyrcs. A gentleman named Luke out of Canada runs and owns the company. Nice guy. Great product, so I figured I would just do some review and explanation of what some of the stuff that they offer are, and just give you just a short little demonstration of the lights and how bright they are and such. This one I've done on camera before, but I will do it one more time. This is a just their daylight runner bar. They also have revamped this in a black casing and called it the Black Beauty. Runs off 3S. The way this is set up, it's got plugs that you can push right into your balance port, and then you have that. And this is the day runner bar. It is a very bright light setup. I've done some running at day and night with it. Even in the day when you're driving down some hills and there's a little bit of shadow cast, it will light up the trail during the day. At nighttime, phenomenally bright. Do not look directly in these, but like I said, I've done a video on this bar, so I'm going to move on to some of the other light bars that I have. Set this one off to the side. This originally started out on my SCX 10.2 Jeep, but I have since changed it out for the Black Beauty, just to have the black bar to go with the roof rack and stuff that's on it. The next bar that I'm going to go with, this as well. This is in a aluminum machined case. This is their, let me pull it up so I don't misinform anybody. I believe it's going to be their Rigid Slim, and you can run it off of your 3S as well. It is a much slimmer bar. This one attaches using double-sided tape. I don't know if there's any room to drill and tap for brackets. I know with the Gorilla bar that I've demonstrated before, you can do some drilling on the sides and thread it. This is a little bit smaller, so I'm not sure. I haven't asked Luke, but thin piece of tape, it'll hold it in just fine. And none of these come, when you order them, they'll come with the balance port pins. Luke sent me all this with all the stuff for me to solder, because I'm going to route my wiring all differently and stuff. So since he sent me all this stuff in bulk, I have to assemble it. I've got to solder the proper wire on it, but I'm going to do all that in one run, because with me, I'm going to try to run all my lighting together. So if the light flickers some, it's just because of it's me not having the proper pins soldered to it for the demonstration. It's not the light itself. Let me go this route here. But this is the Rigid Slim, and as you can see, it too is a very, very bright LED light. So for those of you that don't want the bigger, bulkier bar, or you got a smaller project that you need a smaller light bar for, this may be one to go with. It is still a exceptionally well made and exceptionally bright and waterproof light. I believe all of his are waterproof. I've done some Facebook Live videos where I've run them in water. Now this one, until I plug it in, I don't know what one it is. I ordered a couple of his colored light versions from him. Alright, this is the ruby red one. Let me get it there. I've got a plan I want to use for this one. Don't let the camera deceive you. These are still bright. It is light in here. I've got a studio light facing directly at me and it's still lighting up. At nighttime it will be bright. Not quite as bright as what your day runner bar is because it is a colored bar, but it is still a bright bar. Comes in the same casing as what your Black Beauty bar is in. It will have side tabs mounted on it and then brackets for mounting. Now from that one I'm going to go to what they call their night vision, which in retrospect, and anybody that looks at it to question it, it's not true night vision, it's just the look of the green. I'm going to get my wires situated here. And when you order them, they will come with the pins already pre-attached to it, but on the camera here, it's okay. There you can see some of the green. It is a very green light, and I've got a project in mind that I want to put this one on just for a different look while I'm out trailing in the evening and stuff. But that is the night vision bar. And then I also went with, I have intentions of mounting this on my axial bomber. This is the 2-inch bar. It'll run off 2S. You can run it off 3S. It comes with the LiPo driver though. I've discussed in other videos Luke's LiPo driver. You have to use this LiPo driver on the ones that he sends it with. If not, you void your warranty. And I said 2S, but actually without it, you can plug it straight into your receiver if you're running a BEC and it'll power off that. So let me plug this into the 2S and show what it's like on 2S. If I can get it to touch the pins. Alright, so I believe this one's going to have to be run with the LiPo driver. It's got to be on 3S with this one. That is the 2-inch bar. Much shorter than the other bars, but same style of casing as the Black Beauty. Nice and sturdy. And as you can see, that is really bright for no bigger than what it is. Like I said, this one I have intentions of using on the bomber, just because space on is limited. I had originally ordered some light brackets from Dinky ERC, and that was just a disappointment. I do plan on, within the next few videos, doing a review of some of my light bars compared with these as far as brightness and performance. Just so I can show some of the people that some of the light bars out there on the market aren't all cracked up what they're supposed to be. And you have to excuse me, I'm just looking at specs on something real quick before I give anybody the wrong information. With that 2-inch bar, you can power it with 3S as I just did, and it's fine. The rock pods, I've demonstrated these before. He sent me some more of them. These are intended to plug into your receiver here. They run off of your receiver voltage here. I don't need to turn these on. I have done that before. What I plan on doing with these is I will make a Y harness so I can use them to make. These have individual on-off lights, but I'm going to bypass that because not only do I have that, let me move all this. This is all the mounting hardware and the kit for all the light brackets that he sent me. When you purchase them for shipping purposes, you'll get your hardware and accessories mailed to you in a packaging like this that will come with your decals. He sends decals with his product, but as you see, that'll mount to the side, and then you got your brackets there that'll mount. You can either mount them that way to something, or if you need to got a flat level surface, you can mount it to that. And then he sends all the hardware and stuff with it. For me, since I'm wiring all my stuff separately and stuff, he did send me the balance ports, pins if I needed them, with some heat shrink tubing so I can solder it to my own wire and get it all going there. I made a comment to him because I've got a onetoomanyrcs decal on my table. I made a comment to him that I needed a bigger one, and he came through. He did send me a bigger one. I don't know if he's going to have any bigger than this eventually, but he did send me that one, so that's going to go on here. So I'll have two of them, one smaller one and this one's a little bigger. So Luke, thank you, I appreciate that. And I've been controlling my lights off of a winch controller on my SCX-10 II, but I thought I would check this out. I don't know if I'm going to use this on my SCX-10 II or if I plan on using this on one of my other. I've got a two-frame Jeep that I'm working on that when I'm done it's going to have headlights, tail lights, a couple bar lights, and some rock pods on it as well. I just got to figure out how I'm going to run all my voltages and such.